When Capcom first announced Season 4 of Street Fighter 6, the reaction was unexpected, to say the least. No Vega clawing his way back, no Dudley giving us that refined pugilism. Instead, Capcom handed us a massive gamble. Arjun, a powerhouse from India. Bosch, stepping out from the World Tour mode into the main stage. Tifa Lockhart, breaking the internet as a massive Final Fantasy guest character. And right at the front of the pack, we had Yasmine, a high schooler from the Philippines. Now, if you were anywhere near the fighting game community at the time, you probably heard the same sentiment over and over again. Who asked for this? Edge Gaming, and you're welcome to another exciting video. Today, we're taking a quick look at Street Fighter 6's first character release for Season 4, Yasmine. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, and now let's get straight into it. Now, to be honest, the frustration wasn't completely unwarranted. Street Fighter had one of the richest legacy rosters in fighting game history. Characters like Vega, Dudley, Makoto, or even Gil, my personal favorite, are not simply fighters. Their identities players have built over decades. So when Season 4 came out and none of those names showed up, it felt like a missed opportunity. Instead, Capcom doubled down on something they've quietly been doing in recent times, building new characters from the ground up. But at the time, most people weren't ready for that. Then, the Yasmine trailer dropped, and the entire FGC lost their collective minds. Before the trailer dropped, she didn't exactly scream must-play character. Not exactly the most obvious headliner, but here's where Capcom deserves serious credit. They didn't just add another character, they introduced a cultural combat identity that we've barely seen represented in mainstream fighting games: Silat and Eskrima. These martial arts aren't just flashy martial arts, they're fast, brutal, and incredibly technical. If you've seen movies like The Raid or Raid 2, you already know the kind of energy we're talking about. And all of a sudden, Yasmine started feeling different. Visually, Yasmine is bursting with personality. Her design is vibrant, youthful, and expressive. A sharp contrast to the more grounded or serious tone of some of the other characters. Then there's her alternate costume, a high school uniform which reinforces her identity as a student. Still learning, still growing, but incredibly dangerous in her own right. There's also the hair limiter, that white headband that she wears. It isn't just an aesthetic. It actually suppresses her wind powers according to the story. And when it gets cut, her hair flows freely, dynamically reacting, almost like her power is spilling out. That's the kind of detail that turns good design into a memorable one. Now let's talk about the real reason people switched up: the gameplay. Yasmine is a rushdown character, and not just any kind of rushdown. She's built for speed, pressure, and constant movement. Think high tempo, think relentless offense. Her combat style blends the karambit weapon strikes with fluid footwork from Silat and wind-based abilities. And yes, the comparisons to Rashid are obvious, though many others have likened her to Zeku or Ibuki in playstyle. Then there's her defining mechanic, the Bayani mode. Activated through her level 1 super, Slice of Heaven, this mode amplifies everything, giving her faster movement, extended combos, and more oppressive pressure. It's essentially a momentum engine. If she gets going, she really gets going. And that's what makes her exciting, both to play and to watch. So why did people change their minds? Simple. Because gameplay speaks louder than expectations. All those concerns about not having legacy characters didn't matter in that moment. What mattered was she looked fun, she looked unique, and most importantly, her gameplay looked exciting. Yasmine didn't feel like filler. She felt like a character Capcom actually believed in. And when players see that level of intention, they respond positively to it. At the end of the day, I still understand the desire for legacy characters. Trust me, I'd love to see Gil make a return. But Yasmine represents something equally important, the future of Street Fighter. A future where new characters don't just exist to pad the roster, but they actually push the game forward by giving players something new to explore. And if Yasmine is anything to go by, that future looks very promising. So now the real question is, when she drops in August, are you picking her up? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fighting game content. And let me know in the comments, which character are you most looking forward to this season? Or has Yasmine already won you over? Thank you, and I'll catch you on the next one.